Well, I just took home my first Dodge Power Wagon. It's a Dodge M43 US Air Force Ambulance. Just at the front bumper from the Army, I could tell. Otherwise, it's all as is. It did have some combat rims on it, which are now hard to find, and brought my friend along with me, and he wanted to buy those off me right away. And I need rollers and better tires to have, so he gave me these half-ton ones to have, to just put on it. And I got nice rollers. One's got a flat tire, but hey, 3 full, 1 flat is better than all 4 destroyed. And also he's paying me money for the combat rims, which offsets my purchase price. I settled down to $1,600 on purchase, and basically I'm only paying $1,200 for it. So it's not a big hit at all. After selling both my Jeeps, my 1969 V6 Buick CJ5, sold that for $1,600, and sold my 1948 Lefty CJ2A for $1,200, which just bought this thing. And that little 48 I paid $700 for. Sold one of the new old stock parts I had for $1,800, the nice little aluminum head. So I already made $2,300 off the Jeep in grand total, which is half of this. So parents, I mean, mom might complain again, of course, but this at least has more practical use, and money was reinvested to buy this. So what is my plan for this truck? I'll do a nice quick tour around the truck, and then plans for it. There is no engine, no transmission. There is a divorce case and drive shafts though. Bridge plate. As for rust, major spot for rust is right here. There's a mouse nest inside from years ago, and then of course the pee makes acid, which makes rust. So that's my only major spot of rust on the truck. There's a few other spots, but that's the worst spot overall. And the next thing is, this door handle does not open. Broken side. Other handle on the inside does work. I've yet to open this door. That one does open. I need to spray it, but side steps are good. Handle works, no key. All the locks work nicely, and there's no rust at all on the whole frame of the door anywhere. But even on the bottom, no rust. On both sides. Windows need to be unfogged, but there's that. Yeah, a little bit on the sheet metal, but not structural rust at all. Homemade hitch on the back. I'm gonna put the pedal hitch back on in place, the tow of military trailers, and then if this thing's structurally sound, I just leave it on and put a receiver hitch there. But I still need to get a nice staircase that goes up and down here. As for inside here, the little doors, I still gotta clean it today. But it's not bad shape. And out of all these little pocket doors here, that one there's got rust right up against the side here on the inside, down by the floor area. So that's it for rust in these pockets. Still has that gas heater. When I bought it from the guy, I noticed he's moving away soon, so I looked around his property, see other stuff to buy, and I was eyeing up his Deuce bench seat. He's got his M35 Deuce he's building too, and he gutted this out, put buckets in it, so it's like, I'll take that, like, you can have it. Okay, so I got this. I might use this bench for my workshop. I want to have a decent sized loft for lounge, but a nice lounge bench. So, anyhow. And I got 2 jerry cans as well. Gas tank did look pretty good underneath. Okay. go widescreen. Yeah, there's that rust up there. Back window access, and then the door opens. Alright, so yeah, it's a nice brief tour. Alright, so what is my plans with this truck? Let's first just go off a paint code, color of choice. So I'm more of a U.S. Navy person since I was a U.S. Navy Sea Cadet. So I'm kind of leaning on this shade blue. I know there's darker blue M43s out there. There's one out west, all built up nicely. It's just too dark for me. I want that like gray blue color like it is right now. So it's an option. Paint this color like an Air Force blue Navy color. Option one, so it kind of looks more factory as it is. Or paint it green. I don't like army green at all. Like the front bumper, it is just too dark. I'm more after like my deuce and a half I had, U.S. Marine Corps for a screen. I like that a bunch. Plus it matches my woodland BDUs all the time. Wrong era, but hey. So I have my two color choices already planned out. I am more and more digging the blue and the patina it's got, but I'm going to be spending almost 30 grand restoring this truck, right? And a little bit more modern driveline, so I have the reliability. I can actually use it in tow and enjoy tow my tractor, Jeeps around, camp in the back. So I want it built right. So it is a Restomod, but I want the rims, I want the tires, I want everything to look OG, but yeah, it's a sleeper build below. So yeah. And then I kind of thought doing a livery. I don't care to do the big red cross, not my thing. It is an ambulance, but I'm more after like search and rescue kind of theme to it. So that's an SAR, search and rescue. That's an idea. I was part of the U.S. Navy Sea Cadets, so I know there's a couple liveries out there. I used Google AI, tossed on this truck, and that looks pretty good. So that's an idea. Or there's a energy drink I drink since 2023, 2025 it came out. It's a fresh new company. It's called A-Bomb Energy. I have shown products before on my shorts. When I had my deuce and a half, I was restoring it. Got my first case. Now I've gone through many cases already. It's a premium drink, energy drink, but it is a atomic era themed flavors and cartoons and such. It's like, what about putting A-Bomb Energy on this truck? Like a sponsorship livery almost. But patina, age it, hand paint it. It's got all the atomic bomb fallout theme to it. So it is the right 1950s, 40s era for atomic era. So that might work out good. And I need a name for the truck. It is similar to MASH, TV show I like to watch. I want to name it Colonel Potter, maybe. But I thought about doing Meltdown Medic. It is a medic for being ambulance, but also medic for kind of mechanic almost. And then Meltdown is Atomic Era. A few other names, but that's the main one I like the most. So you just used AI, like, hey, I need a name for this truck. 1953 Dodge, M43 ambulance, Fallout, Atomic Era. And it just gave me different options. So there's even Blackwater Cummins. There's different ones. But anyhow, I'm just trying to get a rough idea. I have time. And the time I have, because the barn I have is being built right now. So I'm going to work on this truck until that garage is done by midsummer. So we got time. I'm gonna clean the thing out and use it for storage. All these things here inside, and some things in the garage inside for storage. Just, it's basically a 10-foot, 8-foot ship container right now. So I got time. I want to do a modern driveline, and since the engine bay is only so big, the most common swap on these trucks is a 4BT Cummins. So I knew that's the choice. Axles, Dana 60 front, Dana 80 rear. That's my choice. And then my friend John told me about Precision Power Wagons. There's also Legacy Power Wagons, and there's like Desert something as well, Power Wagons. And Precision Power Wagons is only about 30 minutes from my house here, close by. I emailed the guy years ago, never got responses, so not really that serious, didn't have a truck. But now I have one. And so I sent him information. He should call me back, come over, have a nice shop tour. It is a small shop, but for what he does is very quality work. And of course, he kind of does Restomods. He converts it to 4-wing rear suspension, modern axles, 4BT Cummins, MV 4500 transmission. Yeah, kind of Restomod, but the bodies look original. Hellcat swaps, 4BT, 6BT, different options. So I got a shop tour. I said, like, what's the cost? If I bring my truck over, I'll do the body work myself. I'll strip the frame, put in primer for you so it doesn't rust right away. Modern axles, I'll buy suspension, power steering, all that stuff. He says $8,000 to $10,000 will cost you for my labor, but also my parts to put on it. So, all right, that's not too bad. So, by talking to him, getting suggestions of what I want to upgrade on this thing, make it reliable. Basically, I'm going to be going with a Big Bear engine company, crate engine, 4BT AA, makes about 140 horse, 330 torque, mechanical fuel pump. That's the engine. Champion radiators, which he customizes and makes them work best, make them fit the radiator and the grill. His own power steering conversion he'll do. Modern leaf springs front, modern Dodge Power Wagon leaf springs, a little better quality ride, newer shocks. And then transmission is my choice of pick. And the divorce case, most likely a 241 or a Dana 300. The 300 is similar to an Atlas without spending $3,000 for an Atlas. Transmission wise, I know stick is the way to go, but for my use, I want to daily it a little bit, road trip it. So I want automatic with overdrive, but also I do want the little manual feature. Kick it over in first, second, third gear, and then shift to auto. So leaning on the 4L80, but after all the gearing and everything else, it'll do. But if I'm ever towing this tractor, my tractor, I mean, within a 100-mile radius, I don't expect to go out west with my tractor. But sometimes I take a tractor, drop it off to a place, so I'm working on buying a Jeep and needs rescue from the woods. I could make 3 trips, haul the tractor out there, move the Jeep, load the Jeep up, drop off the Jeep, come back to this tractor, haul it back. So it's kind of that scenario. I've done that a couple times, buying Jeeps. And so I need to be able to tow the tractor. And I hate relying on my dad. I mean, eventually I could do things myself. And so here I got a truck for that use in national towing. So, yeah. So transmission 4L80 will do. But EGR, the temps, the gearing, no. So I'm bouncing up to a 6L80. It'll do fine. Cooling and made for it. So 4BT, 6L80, MP241, or Dana 300. Draft shafts he makes in town here at a shop. Axles, he says junkyard axles are fine, buy them complete. I don't buy in pieces, that we have all the parts. I called Yukon Gear and Axle on my build here. They said 35 spline is stock, and that's all you need. You could do 37 spline if you wish, but there's no need to. Lockers, I definitely want a front E Locker. I'm more of a fan of E Lockers over air. So E Locker front Dana 60. The back axle can be a Posi full time, or locker. So that's the option I have there. Gearing, I've done the math and all, and tire size I'm running here, and 488s is the way to go. 456 at the low end, or high end, however you think about it. 456 up to 488s I can run. So I'm trying to achieve 65, 70 mile per hour cruise. It's quick in these things, but that drive line, precision power wagons, the quality of work, it will handle that speed. So yeah, I want that. And then I want my tow rating capacity to be. That's the trailer me and Dad use all the time. It is a 10,000 pound rated trailer. Of course, minus the weight of the trailer, you're only really 8,000 pounds. So basically I need 10,000 pound capacity tow, around 8,000 honestly. So that's my goal of tow, and gearing will do it, sure. And then I want to get a standalone harness for the transmission so I can mainly put in first, second, third gear, fourth gear, and then bounce to the final drive, and then it really is just automatic at that point. So I'm waiting on trying to find a harness like that, shifter too. So that's that. Wheels, I have yet to choose modern wheels. Most guys go Humvee, that's fine, but I really don't need a full bead lock for this, how this is going to be used. That'd be nice, but my main point of view is just I want to find off-road shops that will touch rims like such. Split rims and such, two-piece wheels, some shops don't like that. So if you're on a road trip, overlanding and such, blow a tire, yeah, you got a spare, but still, I don't want to be stuck to go to the shop. We won't touch it. Like my deuce and a half, and no one wants to touch those wheels. Like, I want to swap them. I have 3 new tires to put on. No one wants to help me. Only farmers will do it. So, yeah, that's the point why you have tires and wheels. Yeah, that's where I'm at, basically, for a build. Basically, it is time frame. I'm not going to rush myself here. Take my time. But I think within a 3-year period, it shall be all finished. So, and then in the back end, I want to make it so it is a truck, like it is right now. And my friend John said, let's get some boards across here, and then full sheet of ply or whatever, and we can slide stuff in here. It'd be a truck bed. Then you can still have storage below. Then you pull that out of here. Then you have access to put stuff in here, and then remove these, make a rack that bolts on for a bed up here for camping. And over here, make a way so you can have a mini fridge, countertop, stove, maybe a sink, and counter space here. And then you have just storage and bunk. That does good for camping. I can haul my stuff in the middle. And of course, go find a trailer and haul more junk for swap meets or aircraft shows I go to. So that's the plan for back here and plan. But I definitely want to make things unboltable so it's diverse, not just a camper. That's the back. Up front here, I don't have a winch on me, but I'm by my friend Dave out. He's got 2 M37 PTO drive winches sitting on the shelf. That's why a bunch of CJ5 parts I don't need, but I'll buy them off him at some point soon. And yeah, I get 2 winches. So I'm gonna put the PTO winch on here, although I'm running a modern driveline. Precision Power Wagons, he makes a hydraulic conversion for PTO winches, so I'm doing that. My only catch is, again, I'm used to more electric winches where I want a wireless remote. So I'm kind of on a hunt to find a manifold for the run hydraulics to the PTO. Something like that. I don't know what to find precisely, but I want it wireless. So I want it so you can free spool, yes, pull out, unlock, free spool, come in the cab, and hit your manual switch to engage your winch. That's in the truck. Although I kind of like to be in some off-road scenarios or even just farm work here, it's nice just to be up there by the item you're trying to winch in on you. So I want wireless. So I'm trying to hunt down some kind of hydraulic electric conversion, something. So that's a little battle there. I could toss on, yes, a modern winch, but price tag for the ones I'm after, to find from Warren Industries, about 18 to 2 grand for a winch. And they're not modern, not vintage looking. So I'm waiting on the stock PTO. It's got style, 10,000 pound capacity, it's plenty. So I want that factory winch. Alrighty, so that's all I got for a walk around. My first upgrade is to clean it. Second is I have my Ohio Motorpool stickers. I'll put it on here. I know it'll be replaced, but for the next year, I want to see it. So put a Motorpool sticker on. But yeah, that's the plan I got. And mom and dad knows about it. Mom does not. So, and ready. So there's my update on my newest purchase. So, all right, thanks for watching. More Power Wagon content coming soon. So, primarily the barn getting done. So, are you ready? Bye.